Hey guys, BriarRabbit here, and I have a ton to talk about today. It's been forever since I did a Game Tech episode. I'm actually really excited. I can't wait to get into it. Before I do, though, I want to talk about the gameplay a little bit. I was looking for the longest video I had on my hard drive because I have so much to talk about. And I wanted to tell you, this game was a little bit laggy. So if you see guys jumping around a little bit, that's why. To be honest with you, on the PlayStation 4, I really haven't run into this. Last night, though, for some reason, it was just a little laggy. It was probably my network connection. Other than that, though, I think it's a pretty good video. I call in about 3 helicopters during this free-for-all, and I had a bunch of fun playing it. So let's start with the game technology news. I want to talk about hard drives. So the PS4 and the Xbox One both ship with a 500 gigabyte hard drive, which isn't that big. Once you start installing games, both systems require mandatory installs on games, and if you start downloading a lot of games, you really can't fit that much on these hard drives. Now, the Xbox One has a system where it automatically makes space by deleting games you haven't played in a while, but especially right now where, you know, all the games are brand new, so you really want to keep playing them, a lot of people are really looking for bigger hard drives. And it turns out you can replace the hard drives on both systems, which is it's great news, right? On the PS4, it's very simple. If you've ever done it on the PS3, it couldn't be easier. All you have to do is download the system software onto USB drive, pull out the old hard drive. It's only a couple of screws and like a plastic plate that you got to pull off. Put in the new one, put in your USB stick with the system software on it, and bingo, bango, bongo, you're on your way. Now, the Xbox One, it's a little more of an issue. You actually void your warranty on your Xbox One if you try and replace your hard drive, which is kind of a bummer, especially with launch hardware. You really don't know how well this stuff is built yet. You don't know. You're probably going to want to use that warranty if anything goes wrong with your Xbox One, so it can be a little bit scarier. Luckily, like I said before, the Xbox One does have some software magic that allows it to automatically delete stuff that you're not using anymore, so you always have room to install the next game. But still, 500 gigabytes is not that much. So I got a link down in the description to a video that shows you how to install a new hard drive on the Xbox One. Again, this will void your warranty, and it takes about 2 to 3 hours the first time, which is, you know, that's a long time. It's a lot easier to do on the PlayStation 4, and you don't void your warranty. So that's a nice feature about the PlayStation 4. It'd be nice if Microsoft, in their next revision of the Xbox One, which we know will be coming in the next 2 years or so, provides a way to easily replace that hard drive. They certainly did on the Xbox 360, at least initially. The PS3 was very easy to replace hard drives on. I'm hoping to see the same out of the Xbox One in the future. But it is good to know that it can be done. And with these new hard drives, the SSDs that make these things very, very quick. If you want to go with a hybrid drive, you get a lot of the speed benefits that you would get with an SSD, but you also get the storage of a HDD, you know, actual physical spinning disk. And it's a nice compromise. You spend just a little bit more than a regular hard drive, but you get a much faster drive. I've used this in my computer before, and it's been very successful. Next up, NVIDIA's Matt Wright was in the news talking to MTV, and he actually was talking about small form factor PCs and trying to get them into users' houses. So I'll quote him real quick. We are promising small form factor PCs to be a viable alternative to next-gen consoles. Enthusiast players want the ultimate game system, and that is the PC. The PC platform is far superior to any console when it comes to gaming. Plus, you get all the extra functionality that a computer brings. Steam now has more users than Xbox Live. There's a huge community who love playing games on PC. My initial reaction to this story was, you know, PCs aren't for me. I'm glad that you guys really like them. It's just not for me. Game consoles offer an experience that PCs just don't offer, meaning I can sit back on my couch, play my games on a huge TV, and I don't have to sit at a desk with a mouse and keyboard. However, what he's really talking about here, I think, is actually introducing very small PCs that would fit into your entertainment center, and you would basically use them the same as you would use a console. Similar to what Steam is doing with the Steam machine right now. That should be out in January, I think, and to me sounds very interesting, although I have some major concerns about that controller with the touchpads instead of thumbsticks. However, I kind of support this idea. what would be cool is that, let's say, instead of having to wait for Microsoft or Sony to introduce a new console every 7 or 8 years, instead, what you could do is just upgrade your current, PC, small form factor PC, to be, as new as possible. It'd be a generational leap every 2 to 3 years, or however often you wanted to make it. Except that instead of having a PC at your desk with a mouse and keyboard, you'd have a PC in your entertainment center with a controller attached or some kind of wireless solution there. And it could do all the stuff a PC could. Okay? However, the only thing that really turns me off to this idea is if it runs Windows. I have zero interest in having a Windows machine in my house. I cannot stand Windows. I cannot stand Windows rot. I cannot stand driver issues. I cannot stand installing games and then not having them play on my PC because something isn't working with something else. This stuff drives me nuts. So if this idea is going to work, I think that it's going to have to be a way that, a similar way to what Steam is doing with the Steam machine. They're actually introducing the Steam OS. It's a Linux-based OS, and it's going to be optimized for games, for console-based PC, and I find that to be a very attractive offering. It's got to work, though. And if I'm sitting there trying to figure out why my graphics card isn't working with my newest game, I'm out. I'm going to be out so fast that you're never going to see me there. I'm not going to be buying these things on launch day, I'll tell you that much, because I am so scared of having to deal with all the myriad of issues that PC gaming brings with it that I will definitely be waiting to see if these things are going to be viable options in the future. And I'm going to wait for the first adopters to tell me about that. I will not be a first adopter on a PC gaming system in my living room. I'll tell you that right now. Next up, as part of Nintendo's Cyber Monday of Luigi, players can get the Silver 3DS XL system featuring line drawings of Mario and Luigi and a pre-installed downloadable copy of Mario and Luigi Dream Team for $199.99. Now, I've never heard of this game, Mario and Luigi Dream Team. I just don't follow Nintendo that closely. However, this system, to me, it operates on two different levels. It inspires this techno lust, this Apple-ish silver color scheme. Just has me lusting after the technological looks of this thing. Also, these line drawings of Mario and Luigi are playing with this little childish charm center in my brain. And it's hitting on both of those levels, and I want this thing. I have no interest in carrying around a 3DS XL on a daily basis. I don't even play the one that's already in the house. But there's something about the way this thing just looks that makes me want it. I think the thing is really charming. So apparently the thing is only going to be available for a limited time. So if you want it, better go out and get it. I think it's available at Target and a couple of other online retailers. So if you want it, go check it out right away. Lastly, today is Cyber Monday, and I just wanted to mention that Microsoft has a bunch of really deep discounts on Xbox 360 games if you buy them through the Xbox Live Store. If you want Far Cry Blood Dragon, it's 75% off. Red Dead Redemption is 75% off. Rayman Origins is 50% off. And they got a bunch of other stuff that if you haven't played yet, you'll be super interested to get for a really discounted price. So check those out. I'm pretty excited that Microsoft has started doing this on Xbox Live. I hope they do it with the Xbox One soon. And I hope that they do it kind of similar in fashion to the way Steam does it, where they do like a block of time where everybody can check back fairly regularly to see if the game that they've really been lusting after is now on sale. So that's pretty much going to do it for this video. Thank you very much for watching. I really appreciate it. If you like this video, hit that like button. It really helps me out, helps grow the channel. If you're new to the channel, hit subscribe. I make new videos almost every day. And that's going to do it. Thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye.